Okay, this is a quick tutorial on how to make a part that when touched will form a certain action that you set. So first we're going to insert a part. Just make it a bit bigger. Okay, now we're going to insert a script like so. So now we're going to have to type in script.parent.touch.connect function hit. Okay, so right here, script is just referencing the script you're in right now. The parent is referencing what's contained in the script, which in this situation is the part. Touched.connect basically just saying when this is touched, the function will activate. And hit is just a parameter. It's basically just a variable of what touches a part. So if basically your left foot touches a part, then hit is going to be left foot. So now we're going to make a variable that looks for the humanoid. So it checks to see if that whatever hits it is a player and not just any part. So local humanoid, well, just local hum equals hit dot parent dot find first child humanoid. So basically, it just checks to see if whatever hits it, it checks the parent of whatever hits the part and then looks for the humanoid. Because if this is a player, then the parent should be the character and then it should find a humanoid. If it doesn't find that humanoid, then it's going to come out false instead of true. And so now we need to do the if statement that checks to see if the humanoid has been found. If hum and then now you can enter whatever you want in here. So basically it will do something when it's touched. So for example, I'm going to make the humanoid die. We'll make the player die. So hum dot dot health equals 0. And so now it should work. Let's just check and see. Okay, so I'm going to walk over and hit it eventually. And you die. And also, you don't have to do the humanoid part. You could delete it if you wanted to, and it would still work. But the problem is, well, it would still work, whatever you put in there. But if you want to find something that's specifically for the player to touch, then you're going to want to have the humanoid check just to make sure nothing else messes up with the code. But if you don't want the player to, you want anything to touch it, what you could do, you could just basically just type in what you want and have no if statements and stuff. So you could just do, for example, script dot parent dot brick color equals brick color dot new red or blue black. Just yeah, that doesn't really matter too much. Just an example. And so it changed to black. And the reason why it changed to black before I touched it is because since I didn't anchor it, it fell and hit the base plate. And since it hit the base plate, it activated the code and turned black. So you just didn't get to see it. But if I move the part up a little bit and run it, and basically when you run, the game instead of play it, it'll basically not spawn the character, but it'll basically create a server without the character in it, without a player in it. So I click run, and it falls and it turns black. So yeah, it does work. It's just in this situation, anything can touch it, not just a player. And that is a quick tutorial on how to create a part that, when touched, creates a certain code. Basically, all you need to remember is script.parent.touch.connect function. And if you want to do it, if you want to do it for specific, if you want a specific target to hit it, make sure to put in a parameter. It doesn't have to be hit. It could be anything. It could be cheese. Well, it could be cheese if you want. It could be anything. But just if you want something specific to hit it, it needs to have something in that parameter.